What's happening, everyone? Nick at DT. Welcome back to another video. It has been a while. Now, with the untimely demise of the Frog, it sort of left me without a track car. We've just filled that void. So I've had a dedicated track car for years now, and as soon as I, crashed the Frog, I did that. Alright, don't go on about it, so let's face it, stuff does happen. Because of the untimely demise of the Frog, I was left without a track car. I didn't really like that, to be honest, because I quite like having a track car, all the world is opening up again, and everyone's going on track days, and I can't. It's a bit of a shame. So, without a doubt, I wanted a track car. Now, when I was talking to Colin about it, and Callum was thinking about building a track car himself here, and we just sort of got together and we thought, tell you what, why don't we build a track car together? We'll do it as decimal tenths. It means that it doesn't really cost me, it doesn't cost Callum, it costs the company. So we have to do this as a company, we're going to do it as a team. So that was it, the plan was set. We are going to build a track car together. The only thing with that is if we're going to do it as a team, as a company, then we'll all have to be involved in the car selection and what we're going to do with it, who's going to drive it. And when we got talking about that, we sort of realised that, you know what it is, we don't really want a converted car, we don't really want an 18T car, we need a car that better reflects the work that we do. And we do a lot of modern T4SI, TSI tuning here. It's just the way that the businesses went. We haven't driven it that way. We've had to gear up for that specific market. So when we're looking at the track cars, 18T cars just weren't going to cut it. Plus, the chassis is far better on the more modern stuff. And that's why we went for this. White Mark 5 Golf GTI might be the cheapest Golf GTI out there. When we were looking originally, we were looking at Seat Leon Cooper kind of stuff. It had to be T4SI or TSI because that's just what we do a lot of at the minute. I mean, look at Mev, our junior mechanic here, he's busy finishing up on a carbon clean injector testing there, and that is something we do like 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 of them a week. So we're really busy on that side. Don't worry, I don't expect you to talk on camera soon, yeah, but you will be sooner. The searches one, we wanted a T4SI or TSI car. Now I like to drive the cars hard, so it had to be a car that I had a little bit of love for, but I wasn't too bothered about damaging. Just like the Frog, it is what it is, a track car. If I crash it, I'm not going to cry about it. We looked at Leon Cupras, we looked at T4SI Beetles, we looked at all sorts of stuff, and then I just happened to be looking on eBay and this little car came up. It was in Edinburgh, it was finishing in a day, and it was only at 800 quid. That's right, 800 quid, that's all the auction was at the time. So me and Colin got our heads together, we had a bit of a talk, and we thought, I don't know how much we should put on this. We decided, tell you what, we'll chuck $1,000 at it. If we can get that car for $1,000, then we've won. It's as simple as that. So I actually put a little bit more on. It was like 1,152. I'm not losing the car for like 50 quid or something. No chance. I'd probably see that thing go for like £1,047. It's not happening. So I put a bid of 1,152 quid on, and we won this White Mark 5 Golf GTI for 920 quid. That's right, 920 quid. Winter's here, isn't it? My good God. If you like the new hats, we've got a new range. Don't forget to hit like, and if you comment on this car, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of this car, and I'll give 2 hats away. We'll choose 2 people out of the comments. So like and comment this video, and I might send you a hat. What do you think of our new track car? It's a mega clean car though. It's been looked after really well. It's had all the bits colour coded, the side skirts colour coded, the Monza wheels still looking, alright condition. There's a few scrapes and what have you. Previous owners painted the roof black. Who paints the roof on a white car black? I mean, also the rear valance has been painted there as well. Not being funny, but I like a Mark 5 Golf GTI. As you know, I mean, my daily is a Mark 5 Golf GTI. Freezing, yeah. That one over there, ideally that one. The worst bit about Mark 5 Golf GTI is Gesundheit. But the worst bit about a Mark 5 Golf GTI is the rear valance on the bumper. I mean, it's a terrible, terrible thing. So a lot of people, they colour coded it or they fit in edition 31. On mine, I've got the Maxton R32 design one with a GTI cutout, and that works really well. Someone's already colour coded this one, so the actual car looks alright, doesn't it? It looks quite modern. There is a few tiny little bubbles in places, just like here. It's got a nice edition 30 kind of badge. I've got a little bit of a scab on the paint there. It's not perfect, not by any stretch of the imagination, but there's a few little blebs just on this wheel arch here. Wheels are in really, really good condition. It's hard painted, this car, obviously. I mean, it's just obvious. The fact that there's no rust on the arches whatsoever just suggests that already. It's actually a really, really, really clean car. The car is completely standard in terms of its performance. Nice, clean black leather. There's no real problems in here. There was an aftermarket radio there, but let's face it, I'm not going to have that anyway, so it's done us a favour taking that out. You may or may not notice that the scuttle panel's off here, and that's because I've sort of already pilfered something off this. Yep, I'm already in debt to this car. I was driving my Mark 5 to work one day, and the rain was coming down and wipers going, and it just snapped completely. The spindle had seized and it had snapped the wiper arm completely off the motor, so I came down here and I pinched the wiper motor off this car, so that's why that doesn't look complete in there. But the car itself is really, really nice. Everything's together apart from the fact that the wiper motors, and you know, one little thing, just a little thing, just a tiny, teeny little thing. This car has got a snapped cam chain. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that VW don't even treat this as a serviceable part of this engine. Unreal. The amount of cam chains we do here is just crazy. One of them things that fails or stretches all the time on TFSI engines. Like I say, we do loads of them, and yeah, this one is completely snapped. So without a doubt, this engine, this AXX engine, 134,000 miles on the clock, there's definitely going to be piston to valve contact. This engine's pretty much a write-off. I mean, I'll be able to salvage some bits off it. Maybe it's the crank for a stroker engine, obviously all the ancillaries, but the engine itself. So now you know why it was cheap, and now you know why Rich, the previous owner, nice bloke, I spoke to him quite a bit, he told us all about it. This was his pride and joy, he loved it. He was going along the road one day, then all of a sudden, engine just stopped. It's a big job for him to do a cam chain or to do a full engine on the car, so he just decided to offload it. We bought it for 920 quid, like I said. Luckily for us, this isn't that big a job. Because we've been doing a lot of TFSI stuff, I've been stockpiling engines. So I've actually got a couple of TFSI engines at the back there, a couple of BWAs. I was either going to use them for the crank on stroker engines for 20 valves, or I was going to use them for engine builds that we've got going on, TFSI stuff. So I've actually got an engine for this, no problem whatsoever. Pretty low miles. Someone driving past in a transit van. You hear that? Sounds great, doesn't it? But the top and bottom of it is, what seems like a big job to some people isn't that big a job for us. We'll have that engine changed in no time. Plus, we'll be doing it as a team, so it'll be me, Colin, Callum, and Mev, and we've also got an apprentice, Noah, who isn't in today, so we'll be able to introduce you to all of them, and you'll see us doing it on videos. This car is actually going to kickstart Decimal Tenths again. I haven't been making videos for ages. I've just been bogged down with so much work. I don't want to prattle on about how busy we are. But this is an exciting venture for us. We're going to make this Mark 5 Golf GTI into quite a powerful little track car. Imagine a rebuilt TFSI engine, probably KO4 on it, 350 brake, 350 torque, something nice and easy for track. A KO4 Mark 5 is a fantastic car, I have to say, we do loads of them. 350 brake, cage, bucket seats, you know, decent suspension, bushes, decent tyres. I think this will be pretty good. Mark 5s handle really well. So let us know what you think in the comments. Give us a like. Let us know if you haven't already subscribed, and make sure you subscribe. This is going to be our next big project for the channel. So yeah, let us know what you think. I'm really, really interested. Or if you yourself have built a Mark 5 before for track or anything, you've got any tips, hints, let me know. I'm quite open to it. This is going to be a pretty epic project. I hope you like it. We're not completely stepping away from 18T here because we do lots of it, but this is without a doubt our bread and butter business at the minute, so it makes sense that we do something in this respect. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.